Hey guys, KI Gamer here, just with a quick Hell It Loose update type video talking about the new 2025 roadmap that just dropped. And overall, did not expect this to come out today, so I'm just kind of making this video on a whim. Now, this video will be a two-parter. This will be a basic overview of the new roadmap. However, on Friday, the devs for Hell It Loose are making a Q&A that is a live stream. And I'll be listening in, and I will try to break that down in another separate video. But for this video, we're going to talk about at least what they've given us so far, and talk about what's coming in 2025. And I think it's got potential, but I leave it to you. I know there's going to be some happy people, sad people, but that's with everything. But let's dive into it. So in Team 17's message to us via Discord, this is at least what they've said in brief detail. 2 new maps. A map refresh of Stalingrad, powerful new vehicles, DLC content, and much more. Now, as I said, there'll be a Q&A March 21st, so this week at least 12 p.m. my time on the East Coast. And there are questions you can send in that they will answer. So go ahead and check that out on their Discord. But moving on to the actual roadmap, the visual side of it, upcoming content. So it looks very similar to at least what we had last year. We have Tobruk coming in April. That's right around the corner. A new map on the Eastern Front. So we're finally getting Eastern Front and British maps, which is something I know a lot of people have been desperately wanting. And I'm very curious what they're going to do on the Eastern Front. They have so many options. I have a video about that, what potential battlefields they could do. New refresh on Stalingrad. That has been needed for a long time. I love Stalingrad, personally, but it's a laggy mess. And a lot of times, people are just getting thrown out of it. All because of the lagginess of that map, and no other map throws people out of the game more than that map. At least what it feels like anyway. New vehicles, classified. So just reference, this could mean anything. Tank destroyers, self-propelled guns, flamethrower tanks. They've talked about, I think, a little bit of both at one point or another, at least in their last Q&A. But this one is also what I'm looking forward to, because it's going to be something different with the game. Something I know that a lot of people would actually look forward to, especially the tank crews, who really haven't been updated in God knows how long. Then they have cosmetics. That's with every roadmap. That's DLC type stuff, whatever. Feature upgrades, weather variations. So the stuff we saw with Elsenborn, which I think was actually pretty good with the changing weather systems. Instead of snow, make it pouring rain, thunder. New XP reward systems. Okay, that's something different. Flamethrower, curious what they're going to change about that or to make it more effective. Recon V2. Now, if I recall, this is part of the server browser type stuff for servers, like server data. So maybe making upgrades to that. So you with like server data, kills, deaths, stuff like that. I'm not too versed into it, but I know a little bit. Audio and visual effects. Okay, that'd be interesting to see. Gameplay reworks, precision strikes, artillery systems, armor systems, medic roll, bipod. Okay, now that's a big one. That is a very big one. Now again, anything I say here is just speculative. I'm going to be waiting until we get to the Q&A to make a more in-depth video. Precision strike, I'm curious what they're going to do with that one. I really don't know what they would change about it. Maybe making the blast radius bigger. I don't know. Artillery systems, I know a lot of people have been begging for changes on artillery to make it either destructible or an off-map ability or something so it's a different meta. So changing how that part of the game works. Armor systems. Armor has, like I said, has not been updated in a very long time. And it's about time Armor got some love. So that's awesome. I know Fresh Baked Goods is going to be loving that one. Hopefully, if it's a good thing, of course. Medic roll. Medic roll is also something that needs badly reworked. You don't see a lot of medics, also because people just redeploy instantly. Bipods. Maybe making them work better. We'll see on that one. Quality of life improvements. Increased server control. So like for server admins, making their servers run better maybe. Admin camera, we just got admin camera as well for console, and it's very nice. I'm curious to see what they could do to make it better. User interfaces, LED issues, VoIP post-match changes. Maybe that's so you could talk to people in your party or just people in the lobby, and much more. Now, again, this is all speculative. I don't know everything with that, but honestly, for as small as a roadmap as this kind of seems like, I think the player base will be at least somewhat happy with this. And hear me out. So, the biggest gripe that some people had as well, at least with some of the content, was we kept getting US versus Germany maps. That's not the case this time unless it's something extra. We're getting a Russian front map and a British map with Tobruk coming out next month. With Stalingrad, that's honestly another Eastern Front map that needs some love. It's been badly needed for, honestly, since it's come out, back when Black Matter owned the game. With the tanks, honestly, as someone who does play tank fairly often, I would love to see tank destroyers. That's a big one for me. And, or hell, maybe bring self-propelled guns, like the M7 Priest, Wesp, you know, things like that, and change how armor works entirely with the artillery. Armor, maybe making it more realistic. It just really depends. But they're honestly, at least in terms of gameplay, which is something that at least a couple months back they talked about is what they wanted to do. They wanted to focus more on gameplay aspects, which I would love to see. Maybe change up the metas a little bit. Something this game honestly desperately needs. But obviously, I can understand the skepticism behind it due to Team 17's past issues. But as per usual, I'm at least trying to be hopeful. And again, I'm just the messenger. And if anything, I'm just spouting my own opinion. But on Friday, 21st, I will be there. I will try to listen in and report back on the devs on their Q&A and make a more longer video regarding that. So just keep an eye out, look out for that, sorry. But hope you got something out of the video. Take care, and I'll see you then.